Well, we're on a new lake today, one that Brad hasn't been to in a long time and one I've never been to, which really isn't that surprising, but we got one. Took a little while. Just casting a deep edge with a deucer, big husky deucer. Tell if she's unhooked or not. Got it on my custom collar for last year's show collar for Chaos. Mountain Magic. It's been a great collar for me my entire life, and it's a great collar here in Minnesota too. Get her out, take a look at her. Nice fish here, really pretty, spotted up, very spunky. Nice fish. Welcome to Mayhem 10,000 Cast. Hopefully we'll get a good show here. Let's get her back. Come here. Black spots here. Head into the wind. There she goes. Awesome. Let's get another one. Hopefully this weed edge has got some more fish on it.
Hey everybody, we're back. It's Mayhem's 10,000 Cast. Chase and I are going to go out and explore some new bodies of water that I haven't visited in probably 15 to 20 years. Should be exciting. We're going to hopefully teach you guys a few things about how you approach a new body of water and hopefully get it done in the meantime.
Well, shortly after the one we just got, Brad had one come up on the detonator. It came up really lazy, and my cast just happened to be coming in when his fish peeled off, and it shot up on my Dusa. Didn't eat, but we're moving fish, so that's good. We're having a lot of camera issues for some reason, and the wind's picking up, so hopefully we can get it done here tonight.
Well, again, camera trouble. Didn't get the hook set, unfortunately, but hopefully the other camera caught it when it was up there dancing. Holy, this is a dying dog, like down the gullet. We're gonna have some troubles here. I might need some help, Chase. Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, fortunately. She had this whole thing in her mouth. Only one little hook hanging there. Nothing bad. Stretched it a little bit, we'll bend it back. but the fish is good. It's upright in the net. Let's pull her out and take a look. I gotcha. Yeah, you're not happy. Nice fish. Number 2 of the trip. We're getting down here on sun, but we got a little bit of time left in the sunlight. Beautiful fish to start the show. Number 2. Let's get her back. Not bad. With a bait that deep, you never ever know, but she handled it really well. Just that one little hook kind of deep inside of her side of her mouth. It wasn't in the gills or anything, so she didn't even bleed, which is awesome. That was fun. Let's go find another one.
Magnum Ventures Inc., a woman-owned company, has you protected when it comes to snow, sand, and wind structural fencing products, providing residential, commercial, governmental, and Department of Transportation options for superior property and roadway protection. Proudly made in the USA, Magnum Ventures Structural Snow Fence reduces the drifting and icing of roadways, decreasing the number of accidents and the need for roadside assistance. Contact Magnum Ventures at www.magveninc.com for your project needs.
Start your next trip with a brand you can trust, Team Rhino Outdoors. For exclusive custom colors as well as trusted reliable standards, Team Rhino Outdoors has you covered with excellent service and delivery with top name muskie brands. Since 2014, Team Rhino Outdoors has been the authority in all your muskie tackle needs. Order your muskie tackle today at teamrhinooutdoors.com. Well, I'm going to give you a little quick update. So since that fish that I caught last, Chase had one come in, a little bit lazy, but following the old Medusa. So definitely seems like a pull pause is the ticket. We're just going to keep working these brake lines until dark.
So like I said earlier, this is a new lake for both of us. Brad had been here a long time ago. When you're going to do a new body of water, I'd highly recommend doing your research. Looking online for contours of the map, seeing what kind of bait fish are in it, and that gives you a good idea. When you get out on the water, using your electronics helps a lot. Your side imaging, your auto chart, we auto charted a couple spots. Used our side imaging to find how deep the weeds were, how deep the bait was, and then we started casting after we got all that done. It helps you narrow down things a lot faster than going out there and just chucking baits all day. We talk about it a lot in a lot of our episodes, but it's true, it's what we do. Use your electronics as tools, cover water, narrow down your learning curve on that body of water that day. So definitely helps out. It's working out for us today. Hopefully we can get another one before dark. Whoa. See how big that splash was? Big fish. No, I don't want to say that. I'm going to sound like a douchebag. Hold on. Ready?
Yep.
Well, this is more like a muskie. This little guy annihilated a husky deucer. Come here, buddy. Gotta teach him young. That's crazy. It's definitely over half the size of this fish. Big appetite on the little guy. Let's get him out of here. Baby. Come here. Look at that thing. Super pretty. Look at the back. Pretty crazy. Let me hold him like that. Let's get him back. Wow. So what's cool about those little ones, they are full of spunk. Always. No matter what the water temperatures are, those things are always fired up. That little guy ate big husky deucer. I'm not slacking my line. But, well, we still got probably another hour, hour and a half of daylight, so we're going to try to get another one.
Aft-Tek's custom-engineered fiberglass lids have changed the game, allowing you to remove all carpet from your boat and the problems that come along with it. These replacement hatches deliver unprecedented functionality, durability, and customization for every surface on your boat. Aft-Tek's custom compartment lids covered with advanced marine flooring from Aqua Traction will take your boat to the next level.
Mayhem Tackle has a lot of firsts. They are the originators. The first to bring flasher boot to the muskie industry. The first big double-bladed bucktails. The first to create giant blades. 18 years of innovating, past and present. The first to develop new ideas. The first to be copied. If you're not first, you're last. Well, it's day two. Chase and I are out on a new body of water. As we said, we're kind of hitting some lakes that I hadn't looked at for a long time. You know, it's been 15, 18 years since I've been on this particular body of water. We're getting kind of a few different little storm clouds rolling in and getting a little shower here and there, but we're back out after them. Stay tuned. So the way this whole mission started was basically sitting down, looking at a paper map of this body of water. And the reason we're using paper is because generally paper map shows you the entire lake. And what I'm talking about there is you can visualize the whole body of water on one piece of paper. Once we get kind of dialed in on the spots that we really want to look at and utilize, we're going to go to our electronics. Maybe that electronics is in your boat, maybe it's your cell phone. You can utilize that to kind of detail back into exactly what you want to go approach and fish. Once we hit the water, we're going to utilize our electronics, and those electronics, we can start doing quick contour mapping and basically just kind of outline exactly where we want to fish and then get back on it and really charge at it. Well, good sign. You know, we mapped this out earlier today. Man, it's kind of reminded me of yesterday, really. You know, we mapped out a bunch yesterday on a new body of water. Just got our first follow. It's a good sign. I'm going to guess by the early evening, it's going to start happening.
Well, Time to change baits. We're gonna try an assault eel. Actually a prototype he's got going on. It's got 2 legs on the bottom and then it's got the big eel tail. Cool bait, black, some glitter, some treble hooks. What more can you ask for? Let's get it done. Well, we've seen on the map there's a couple mid-lake humps out here, and as you saw, we did some charting. We charted a couple tops of the humps, and one of the first humps we pulled up to, Brad raised that nice fish off of on the Dying Dog. There's a couple more here we're gonna hit and work through and hopefully bust one out. Definitely gonna be more of an evening bite window, I think, just like last night. It's pretty similar conditions. A little colder today, but pretty much same wind, same cloud cover. Stay tuned. Hopefully we can get one done. Well, the fish that we are raising are staying pretty low and really lazy and negative. So I'm going to start slow rolling an Orba. This is a structure that we're seeing the fish are on. They're pretty deep, so I'm going to keep this bait going really slow, trying to get it down in the water column while keeping it in their face. And it's a good bait because it's got the blades on the back and the tail, so it's got a lot of action. It's not moving very fast. So we'll see how that ends up. And then Brad's working the Dying Dog. He's got a weight on it. And we're going to get the baits down just a hair deeper and see if that helps us with getting the fish to change their attitude a little bit. Well, first one of day 2. Getting into that evening period that we were talking about. Stuck a Royal Orbo on it to start slow rolling. The fishing we've been seeing is really lazy. Throw a little tap, laid into it. Did a nice jump out there. I don't know if we got it or not. Nice fish here. You'll see the wind's really picking up now, but hopefully the bite window continues. Let's get this one out and we'll get another one. Like I said, we're working the deeper breaks and humps. This one came off a hump that we marked out earlier. Tops out at about 18-20 foot. They're right across that hump. Resulted in a really pretty fish. Super green. I like it. Open that up. Very green though. Let's get her back. Well, as you just saw, we just got that nice fish from that Bondi Royal Orba. I was just crawling that thing, trying to get it down in the water column. It's a really good bait for deeper water. That top of that hump was like 18-20 foot, and it had some scattered weeds on top of it. And it was a really small spot, so now we're heading to another spot, and as you can see, the waves are really kicking up. We're going to try to get out of the wind a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but stay tuned. Hopefully we get another one. Hopefully we get a nice big fish before dark. They're starting to turn on.
Well, number two in the bag. Good feeling. I'll tell you what, this one just looks like it did exactly like last night. The Dying Dog, totally inhaled it. Walleye pattern, awesome fish. Cool jump right by the bag here. I lost my tail, I seen that go flying, but we got some replacement tails at home. Let's check her out. Like I said, tail gone, but the fish is in the bag. That's all that really matters. We'll get this repaired tonight. All right, we got her unhooked. Let's pull her out of the bag and take a look. She's still angry, hiding on me. Come here, lady. All right, nice fish. Number 2 of the day. New lakes, new spots, new fish. Love it. Great fish. Let's get her back. Whoa, she's ready to go. Well, she really did a number on the old Dying Dog here. Ripped my tail right off, like I said. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is I'm running my baits a little bit deeper, and Chase is in the back using speed and staying a little higher in the water column. And what we're doing is we're experimenting. I mean, that's the bottom line. When you're out muskie fishing, yeah, we've picked some spots and we made some decisions based upon what we've seen with our electronics. But guess what? You're still experimenting. You got to find out where those fish are sitting. I'm choosing to use the Dying Dog and going deeper. Chase is up in the water column a little bit higher. And what allows me to get a little bit deeper with this bait is plain and simple this Chaos weight. It's an 1.5 ounce weight, and what that does, it has a nose heavy effect on this bait. So it's gonna drop, and when you see me rip up, it's gonna pop it up, and as soon as I give it slack line, it's gonna start dropping again. The key to that fish, it seemed like anyway, was I was ripping up, and that fish just basically, this thing's pausing and going back up and down, and she smoked it on the slack line. Something to think about, just adding a little weight like this on a different baits throughout your whole tackle box will definitely put more fish in the boat. Well, we're getting chased off the lake right now by bad lightning. It's kind of a weird day. There's sun, there's rain, there's lightning. It's time for us to get going. Till next week.